evening. We give honor to God, all praises to the Most High. To with none of this would be possible.
Absolutely.
Once again, it's your boy Mark Harris coming to you on whatever platform you viewing from: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I'm here today, the Nissan Alliance, with my man, longtime friend, close friend, associate,
Yes, sir.
Mike Harrell.
Yes, sir.
He's been working here over a time span of 20 years as customer advisor. I've seen him over the years put in the blood, sweat, and tears, late hours, coming home late, tired, but it all pays off. We're here to celebrate him today because he's just been awarded with the Nissan Award of Excellence for all his hard work, dedication, and commitment. And you'll see on, if you get a closer look, it's signed by the Vice President, Dealer Network of Development. So it comes down from the top, from corporate. Recognize this man for this achievement. So this is a big thing. While we're celebrating him today, I'm honored and happy to be doing this. So
appreciate you, brother.
you know,
Appreciate y'all.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Appreciate you,
Yes.
brother.
And for all the people out there that think, custom advisor or, car salesman, whatever, they think it is all about trying to, get somebody to buy a car. It's more than that. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna ask you, why do you feel like you got this award? Why do you think it was given to you? Tell us about your work ethic, things you had to go through day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying, to be successful at this job, sacrifices you had to make, what type of skills you had to possess, just give me a short summary.
Okay. So we're gonna eat this elephant in small bites.
All right.
So I might ask the question a couple times because I want to make sure I address everything he said. So give me the first segment. Okay. You just chop it up for me.
Okay. Why do you think you were given this award?
Definitely hard work, first of all.
Okay.
Second of all, honestly, Mark, this is like my ministry, bro.
Okay.
Like, this is my ministry, man. For
Okay.
real. Like, I love people.
Okay.
I love helping people. I love when people come to me with situations and you trust me enough to share it with me and then allow me the opportunity to assist, which means the world to me. I think helping people out and seeing people leave happy bring me more joy than the actual car deal, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I appreciate the award and the accolades from Nissan or whatever, but I draw my source from above.
Most definitely.
From God.
Most definitely.
And I appreciate it. It's great. It looked good on paper. I appreciate y'all's support. But yeah, man, I mean, I guess the best way I can answer that is, it's pretty much my ministry.
Okay. All right. So tell me about your work ethic on a day-to-day basis, how you would go about, maneuvering your task for a day.
Usually when I get here, I have to get myself situated and dropping off my kid or whatever. I get here in the morning. Usually we have a morning meeting where they either train the staff or we either go over some things from the day before, and then I get on my computer and I just start following up with people, tackling tasks, and overcoming objections. This is a business where we call it putting out fires. So on a day-to-day basis, not only do you help people with transportation, you also help them with service issues too.
Okay.
So not every day is a day of selling cars. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So day to day, that thing varies.
Yes.
So when I come in, I try to come in bright-eyed, bushy-tails. I try to bring God with me. I come in thinking positive.
Mm-hmm.
I get on the phone, I get on my computer, and I go to work, man. My job is follow up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What type of skills or gifts you think you need to possess to work this type of job, Because I know anybody couldn't just come out here and be successful doing this.
Right.
What type of skills you think you have to possess to be successful?
Actually, that's a great question, but I think more than anything, you gotta constantly be a student of the game.
Okay,
And the reason being is because stuff is changing all the time.
most definitely. Most
And
definitely.
when you feel like you know too much, you drown, right?
Okay.
Especially in this profession.
Okay.
So us seasoned salespeople, if you sell cars or you sell anything, once you get seasoned and you feel like you know it all, that's typically when your sales go down. So you always got to keep yourself in a space where you're not only humble, but you are a student, always willing to learn, always willing to pick up new things and add new things to your tool belt. So I think that's one of my greatest assets is I'm always willing to learn. With the tenure that I got in the business, you would think I know everything, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. Like I'm always willing to grow. I could pick up something from Mark or a customer or management or the internet or computer or training or Nissan corporate, as you see. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Did you ever have to make any like sacrifices to get to the point you want to be at?
yeah, a lot of training, a lot of late nights,
Yeah,
a lot of
I got
early mornings. I did traveling road sales. I worked in the finance office as a finance manager for 2 to 3 years.
you. Okay.
So I would be like the guy coming in, not literally opening the building, but with the staff opening.
Mm-hmm.
I was responsible for like a $500,000 bottom line at one time. So what that means, folks, is when we sell
Responsibility.
cars, people sign contracts. Those contracts get funded by the bank. That is like a blank check to the dealership. So we send those contracts to the bank, and that's how the dealership get funded. So as a finance manager, you're responsible for all of those contracts. You literally like the banker of the store. So I trained in so many areas and worked in different areas in this profession where it sharpened my tool bag. Yeah.
Okay. I saw a comment on the post when you posted about the award. You said the post. You said it would be no me without my community.
Absolutely.
Explain. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Absolutely. You can't do it alone, man.
Okay.
You can't do it by yourself. Like I ain't sell these cars to myself.
Okay. Facts.
I ain't sell them to myself.
Facts.
The community had to support me. Y'all believed in me from the day I came back to the business after my 4 year break. I took 4 years off after my mom died, the pandemic. Man, I was in a space. Y'all. Like for real, for real. I was in a space, bro. So I took some time off. I came back to the business. I did a little welcome back video, and my community jumped right on and congratulated me. Y'all made me feel good about my decision I made to come back to the business. And not only that, y'all just kept supporting me, sharing my posts, encouraging me to keep pushing forward and to stay positive. You need encouragement. You
Yes.
need encouragement. You need your whole community. It's a village. You know what I'm saying? Like we pray together, we play together.
That's right. That's right. So
Yeah. So hey, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I love my community. Even if you don't like me back, I still like you.
Hey, without you heard him, without y'all, wouldn't be no him.
Yeah, it wouldn't
He
be no
wouldn't be
me.
successful
That's
like
for
this.
real. I give this award to my community. You seen my post? I said, without y'all, it would be no me. We thank you, Nissan Corporate, for the acknowledgments. We appreciate that, but we taking this as a whole. This award belongs to the community.
That's a humble response. You
Yeah,
can't get
man.
no better than that.
Yeah,
Like
man.
you said, you need people to elevate you, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Great answer, man. And he answered one of my questions already. I was about to ask. I know, over the course of 20 years, you left a couple of times to seek some other business ventures. Because
Yeah,
I know you as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I know that for myself. So, but you keep coming back.
Yeah.
So, it's something about this job, this place. He got a love for it, a knack for it, or he's just made for it. Or can you just elaborate on that for me a little bit? Why you keep coming back?
I always had a love for the business, and some of my friends and partners are still in the business. So I always kept my ear to the car game. and people always kept me informed. This particular store always called me often, probably a couple times a year. And that 4 years I was out of the business, you know what I'm saying? And I would consider it year to year, but mentally I wasn't there yet. Like I think that 4 year journey was a spiritual journey for me. Like I really had to step back and find myself. You know, once you bury your mom, man, like you lose a whole part of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So then the pandemic hit. So now it's like, you know, I had a glass office in the back at the time. So customers coming in, they coughing. You know, it's a scare because we don't know what this is just yet. This was the top of 2020. So they hadn't even labeled it COVID or coronavirus yet. And I'm a low-key germaphobe. Anybody that know me, I'm a low-key germaphobe. So once they put a name to it, and then we working in an open facility where you got people coming in and out all day long from different walks of life, I was terrified. Especially after losing my mom, I was terrified. Then they come behind that and said the kids going home for virtual learning. So I'm like, okay, I need to make some life decisions here. You know, the world in a weird place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna step back and go home. Of course, I had a couple dollars saved. I just didn't make this decision out of just thin air. I did, but I had a couple dollars saved. So we had a savings account to make this possible.
Strategic planning.
You know what I'm saying? So I went home. I decided to go home. Now let me back up. The decision was either my wife go home and be home with the kids, or I go home and be home with the kids. And at that particular time, my wife had just got back in the work field from working at home for a period of time. And that drove that power that put her in a not good space. Working from home. She liked to be out, dressing nice, sociable. So she finally got back into the work environment. So watch this. I'm either gonna go home and say, hey baby, stand down and come home with the kids while I continue to work. Well, she's been supporting me my whole car career and even before that. And I'm a busybody. I'm an entrepreneur. My ideal, and I picked this up from an old mentor of mine. Remember this. Y'all write this down. I'm the king of 99 bad ideas just to get one good one. I'm going to repeat it again. I'm the king of 99 bad ideas just to get one good one. So at the time, I was like, you know what? My wife will continue to work because she just got herself out of this depression hole. Now she feeling good. She putting on clothes. She flamboyant. She's sociable. I'm going to take the hit and stand down. I got some money saved, and I'm a busybody. I'm an entrepreneur. I could figure it out. So I made that decision.
It's a good man right there. Putting his wife first.
Yeah.
In that situation. You can't get no better than that. You see how those good morals and values paid off in the long run? It's blessing from God. I tell you, man, it's excellent. What else I want to ask you? What about this job you love the most? What gives you that feeling, that joy? I love coming to work every day. Because for staying in it 20 years, it's got to be a love, and not there.
It's the people, man. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's the people, man. I love y'all, man. It's the people, man. I can't stay away from the people, man. Like, y'all keep calling me back, man. It's the people, man. I love y'all so much, I can't stay away from y'all, man. For real, man. When I left for those 4 years, I took like a year off. And then I got into the trucking, moving business. You know what I'm saying? And you had an opportunity to work in that field. It's a tough field.
Tough job.
It's man's work. It ain't sitting behind a desk, you know, in some work slacks, button up shirt, barely sweating.
You can make it anywhere.
You are grinding. You are on the highway all day. I done drove in every terrain known to man. Mountains, the beaches, you name it, the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about you name it. I've been there in a truck or either on the ground grinding, tooth and nail,
Different pianos
tooth
over
and nail.
balconies.
Second floor, first floor, third floor, you name it, basement. Hey, I did it. I'm talking about sweating bullets, change clothes, and sweat bullets again. But guess what? I put myself in that field because I like to challenge myself sometimes. I'm a man's man. I'm a man's man. You hear what I'm saying? For real. I'm a man's man.
It's real respectable, y'all. It's real respectable. I take my hats off to him for that because I had a friend that told me one time. I asked about him what he was up to, and they told me he was working there. I said, no. I said, not Mike. I said, 'cause Mike is an entrepreneur type of guy, this and that. I know how he is. I never would think he would put himself in that type of situation. But see what sacrifice he made for his family and to do what he had to do, just hats off for that.
So look, let me bring this up one time. Let me bring this up. So me and Mark, we've been tight 30 plus years, probably longer than that, right? So when I was working in that particular field, it was certain people that wasn't a fan of what I was doing, old friends. So they would see Mark in the community. I ain't calling no names. Would come to him and, yo, you talked to Mike recently, what he up to? Oh, Mike doing good, but he ain't selling no cars no more. So they think because I left the car game that I just completely fell off. Like I just became a nobody. Like that's crazy work. If you know me, you know better. For real, you know better. Second of all, these particular people or person kind of started talking down on me once Mark told him the type of work I was doing and was like, oh, I thought he was better than I don't see Mike doing that. I'm like, yo, B, don't worry about me, man. My house is well taken care of. You see my wife in the community, she's super happy. You see my kids winning in that selling, we good. You see what I'm saying? I'm in control of my destiny. And I appreciate the concern, but the whole time I was doing that job, it was by choice. It was by choice, not force. Anytime I wanted to leave, I could. Anytime I wanted to pony up and go get more money, I can. I make my own decisions. You know, with God's help, I'm the master of my own faith. So I appreciate y'all, my community, for caring. Even the stuff you said down on my name, it's cool. You see how quick I could transition to another profession and excel. It's obvious. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, kudos to the ones that talked down on my name when I went to that other profession, but I'm a man's man. And let me say this too. The ones that were saying it probably can't do it.
Guarantee that. Guarantee that.
The ones that were saying it probably can't do it. That. They might say they can once they see this footage. No, you can't, bro. No, you can't.
Yeah, that's man's man work right there.
Yeah,
man's man. Yes. So, what's any words of advice you want to give to somebody like coming up in the world looking for a profession or whatever? You know, from your life experiences, a quick word of advice.
I say this. Hey, sometimes it's right in front of you. Sometimes it's the stuff that you turn a blind eye to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know, we all got hidden talents. We all do. I say learn yourself. I ain't no Muslim. I'm a Christian, but still I believe in knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in tune with yourself. You can talk to your grandmother, your pastor, you can talk to everybody. But if you don't know yourself, you just pretty much like a hamster in a wheel. You know what I'm saying? Take some time. Find a space where you can get to learn you. I love quiet time. I love to be by myself sometime. I love to reflect. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker. I'm a writer. I jot a lot of things down. That way I can hold myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? So I really dig deep into who I am. And I got knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I'm able to succeed. I know what I want and I know what I'm after. And you know, with the help of God, I'm gonna win. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna stop me.
That's right.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me, man. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Period. So, you know, that's the advice I give to you. Adopt the same type of thing. Walk with an aura. Keep your head high. Believe in yourself.
Yes,
Even
yes.
when your pockets hit, you know, you don't see no light at the end of the tunnel. It's light there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep running. Just keep running, man. For real. Just keep running, bro.
Yes. Excellent, excellent advice. That's excellent advice. That you can take with you. And once again, I thank my man, longtime friend right here, who I'm celebrating the Nissan Award of Excellence once again for all the hard work you've been putting in. So, and this is an example right here of putting yourself in a position to do what you want to do. You said you heard the choice he made when he was working at the moving and storage, but he could have left at any time, which you see he did, and now you see he came back and accomplished, and all the business ventures that he didn't even mention. He's humble of it on his entrepreneur side. You know, we just celebrating this today, but maybe another time he can discuss, tell you some of the things, you know, he done did out in this world. From transitioning from the streets. I don't want to leave that out. I don't want to leave that out.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my own eyes transition from street life into professional world. That's something that needs to be celebrated. And all praises to God for this.
Absolutely.
Thank you. The full video be on YouTube, clips on other platforms. Thank you.